You ever wanted to be so stealthy in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 that even AI can't find you? Zero alarms, zero witnesses, just pure ghost mode. Today I'm showing you the ultimate stealth build, one that lets you sneak past guards, assassinate enemies without a sound, and loot without getting caught. Are you a dagger assassin or a bow sniper? Drop a comment and let me know. If you want more game-breaking builds, subscribe now because we're just getting started. Let's break this down. Stealth in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 isn't just crouching and praying no one sees you. If you're playing like that, you're gonna get caught. And trust me, it's gonna be embarrassing for you in game and outside the game because you're gonna have to reload. To be truly undetectable, you need to master 3 things: noise, visibility, and conspicuousness. Mess even one of these up and you're done. First, noise. This one's obvious. If you're stomping around in full plate armor, you might as well be ringing a dinner bell for all the guards. Every step you take echoes like a blacksmith's hammer. That's why for this build, we're ditching heavy armor completely and going for full lightweight gear. Move quietly and they'll never know you're there. Next up, visibility. If you're standing in broad daylight in the middle of the road, don't act surprised when someone spots you. Shadows are your best friend. Stick to cover, crouch, and never walk straight into a guard's line of sight. If they can't see you, they can't catch you. And finally, conspicuousness. This is the one that catches a lot of players off guard. You could be completely silent, but if you're sneaking around in full plate armor, people are still gonna think you're up to something. You ever see a guy in full plate mail crouch walking through a village? Yeah, that's not exactly subtle. Wear something that actually helps you blend in, and you'll avoid suspicion altogether. You can track these stats on your armor by comparing them to what you've got on. Master these 3 things, and you're already stealthier than 90% of players. But this is just one step. Now let's talk about gear and weapons that make this build unstoppable. Let's talk gear, because this is where most people screw up. You can't just grab any weapon and expect to be a stealth assassin. You need the right tools for the job. And in KCD2, there are 2 weapons made for this. If you're not using them, you're doing it wrong. First, the dagger. This is non-negotiable. If you don't have a dagger, you literally cannot do stealth takedowns. No dagger, no assassinations. It's that simple. This thing is light, fast, and completely silent. Perfect for sneaking up behind enemies and removing them from existence without a sound. But maybe you're more of a long-range killer. That's where the Ash hunting bow comes in. Completely silent, high damage, and insanely accurate. And if your bow skill is high enough, one shot kills before the enemy even knows they're dead. Basically a medieval sniper rifle. Then we have poison, because if you really want to be toxic, this is how you do it. Poisoned arrows, poisoned daggers, it doesn't matter. Hit an enemy once, and even if they don't drop instantly, they'll die over time without raising an alarm. This means you can take someone out, walk away, and let the game do the work for you. Pure stealth. Onto armor. Heavy gear, not an option. If you're walking around in full plate armor, you might as well be stomping through the streets with a drumline. You need to go full lightweight. That means padded hood, light gabardine, and soft leather boots. This combo gives you low visibility, low noise, and high mobility. You'll be able to move fast, stay silent, and never get detected. Now that we've got the gear sorted, let's take this build to the next level with the best perks in the game for stealth. So you've got weapons and armor, but perks. This is where you go from being just sneaky to being an untouchable shadow with a high body count. First up, takedown. This one's essential. Sneak up behind an enemy, and instead of swinging your weapon like a caveman, just choke them out silently. No noise, no struggle, no fight, just lights out. Then we've got bushman. Ever tried sneaking through the woods and had some random guard hear you every step? Yeah, not with this perk. You'll be 50% quieter in bushes, which basically means you can crawl right past patrols without them noticing a thing. Next up, silent fiddler. If you're breaking into chests or picking pockets, this perk makes you almost completely silent. No more getting caught mid lockpick because some guard suddenly has super hearing. You'll be looting and stealing like a ghost. And finally, crippling shot. If you're using a bow, this is a must have. Hit an enemy and they'll slow down massively. Even if you don't kill them instantly, they'll bleed out while barely being able to move, which means you don't even have to fight them at all. Just hit, hide, and let nature do the rest, especially if you put a poison on that bow. Stack all these perks together and congratulations. You're now a medieval ninja. Guards won't see you, enemies won't hear you, and if anyone does catch a glimpse, they won't live long enough to tell anyone. So you've got the build, you've got the perks, you've got the weapons, everything. But none of that means anything if you don't know how to actually move like an assassin. This is where most players are going to screw up past everything we've listed. You can have the best setup in the game, but if you play like a loud idiot, you're still going to get caught. So let's fix that. First rule, crouch. Always. If you're standing up while sneaking, you're already failing. Move slow, stay low, and never sprint into open areas when enemies are nearby. You're not an action hero, you're a ghost, so act like one. Second, separate your targets. If 2 guards are standing together, don't rush in. Use the whistle trick or your stone throw. Call them over, take them out quietly, and then deal with the next. One at a time, clean and easy. Third, use distractions. If you get spotted, don't panic and run in a straight line. Break line of sight, double back, and disappear. Guards and the AI aren't geniuses. If they don't see you, they won't know where to chase. Take a turn, duck into cover, and watch as they go in the wrong direction. And here's a pro tip. If you really want to mess with guards, call your horse, but in the opposite direction. The sound will send them chasing after nothing, while you casually walk away completely clean. Works every time. You've got the build, the perks, the combos, weapons, armor, the basics of everything. But if you want to take this to the true next level and never get caught, here are some advanced stealth tricks that most players don't even think about. First, nighttime advantage. This game has a realistic lighting system. Sneaking at night makes you way harder to see, but it also lowers your visibility too. If you're struggling, grab a Nighthawk potion. It gives you night vision, so you can move through the darkness without missing a thing. Next, dead bodies are your enemy. If you take someone out, don't leave that body lying there. Guards patrol, and if they find a corpse, they go into full alert mode. Always move the body into a dark corner, inside a bush, or somewhere out of sight. If you can't, make it look like an accident. Knock them off a ledge, drop them in the water, anything to make sure no one finds out. Here's a pro tip. Use disguises to your advantage. If you wear thief-friendly clothing, you naturally blend in better. But if you want to sneak into a hostile camp, steal one of their outfits first. Guards won't recognize you right away, and you'll be able to move through their territory much more safely. And finally, fast travel without getting caught. If you're wanted for a crime and need to escape, don't just run out of time. Fast travel, but wait until you're out of sight first. If no guards see you when you disappear, they won't chase you down. This can save you from a long escape. Master these tricks, and you're not just a stealth assassin, you're completely untouchable. And there you have it. This is the ultimate stealth build in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. If you follow this guide, you'll be moving through the world like a ghost. No alarms, no witnesses, just pure silent domination. Guards won't see you, enemies won't hear you, and anyone who stands in your way, yeah, they won't be standing for long. But here's the real test. So our final section. How far can you push this build? Try sneaking into a town, stealing from a guard, and getting out without getting seen once. If you pull it off, come back and drop a comment, because I want to hear your best stealth moments in KCD2. If you learned even one trick today, hit that like button. If you want more game-breaking builds, subscribe now, because next time I'm dropping a build so OP you won't even need stealth. Until next time, stay sneaky, stay deadly, and as always, peace.